If your hip flexors feel tight, it's probably not just because they're tight. Yesterday, we talked about how to stretch your hip flexors effectively. And while that's super important, there's still a huge missing piece to the puzzle. So you might ask yourself, well, what's missing? While stretching your hip flexors might certainly be helpful, you should also consider what muscles might be weak that are causing your hip flexors to feel tight in the first place. Oftentimes, the hip flexors are tight and weak at the same time. And it's likely that your glutes and the muscles of your core are also weak and aren't pulling their weight appropriately. As a result, your hip flexors are forced to do way more than they're meant to. But if you can reteach these muscles how to do their job and work in tandem with the surrounding musculature, then I promise your hips are going to be feeling buttery smooth in no time. I actually can't promise anything, but you get the point. And here are a couple of exercises I would suggest doing. Pike leg lifts and standing leg lifts are both going to strengthen your hip flexors in isolation. Dumbbell hip thrusts are going to strengthen your glutes and teach you how to move into true hip extension using the right muscles. And finally, a core exercise like dead bugs are going to teach your core how to stabilize the pelvis so that your hip flexors don't always need to be working overtime. And if you were to take one thing away from this video, let it be this. If you have a muscle that feels especially tight, then you probably also have muscles that are especially weak. The root of the problem isn't always what it seems, so just keep that in mind as you go about assessing what it is that you need to work on.